Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. What? What's up, gamers? Redfall haters. Who are they? We talking about these Redfall haters and who they are. The Redfall haters are Nintendo fans and PlayStation fans. Okay. See what the Redfall haters like to do. When it comes to Sony and Nintendo, the Redfall haters, they like to talk about sales. They like to talk about sales and exclusive. And when they're going through problems like with, say, Nintendo or PlayStation, they mask it with sales and exclusive. And they will sit there and act like they're not going through any problems, right? With Sony or Nintendo. So, since Microsoft is the underdog, so to speak, in the gaming industry, what the Redfall haters will do now, as soon as Xbox messes up with a game, they'll take their anger that they have for Nintendo and PlayStation and then dump it on Xbox. Okay? That's who they are. The Redfall haters are Nintendo fans and PlayStation fans. And you can find them everywhere. Whether on any social media platform, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, they're everywhere. Okay? So they will use sales and exclusive and pretend like they're not going through any problems with Nintendo or PlayStation. But as soon as Xbox has a problem, they'll take that anger that they have and dump it on Xbox, right? And then the Redfall haters now, what they also do now, since Phil Spencer just did an interview, they will try to use Phil Spencer as an excuse and say like, well, Phil Spencer said the game is this or that. But Redfall is not Xbox's fault. It never was. Redfall was already in development at Arcane Studios way before Microsoft even come into the picture. Okay? So when Microsoft bought them, they were going through transitions and they had to launch the game. Okay? It's not the Xbox fault. It's Arcane Studio. That's who built the game. Arcane is the developer, and Microsoft is the publisher. So yeah, that's who created the problem. You know? But Arcane is gonna update Redfall with updates. Okay, with updates, and the game should get better. Just like The Last of Us, the game should get better. But these Redfall haters, man, they're Nintendo fans and they're PlayStation fans, okay? And the Nintendo fans and PlayStation fans, they love to talk about sales and exclusive. And whenever they're going through real console problems with Sony or Nintendo, they mask it with sales and exclusive and sit there and pretend like, oh, we're not having any problems. But as soon as Xbox have a problem with one of their games and they play it, the Nintendo fans and PlayStation fans, they take the anger that they have for Nintendo and Sony and dump it on Xbox. That's who the Redfall haters are. They're all on Twitter, they're all on Twitch, they're on YouTube, they're on every social media platform that you can find them on. Okay, that's who they are. The Redfall haters, they live in denial, like they don't have a problem with Nintendo or Sony. They will sit there and smile in your face. Oh, it's about sales and exclusive. It's about sales and exclusives. Sales and exclusives. Sales and exclusives. But when they have problems with their consoles, or let's say they have a problem with their consoles, like hard drive wise, like let's say the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, you can't put like a hard drive, like let's say you can't put like a hard drive that's like, say, 15 terabytes on the PlayStation 4, or even a 10 terabytes on the PlayStation 3. The Redfall haters will never mention it. They will sit there and act like that's not a problem, right? It's the same thing with Nintendo. Like, for instance, they'll tell you, oh, the reason why the Wii U failed. Turn this light back off. now the sunlight's back. But anyway, the reason why they'll tell you, oh, the reason why the Wii U failed is it was sales, marketing, commercial failure. They never told. They will tell you, like, oh, the 3DS sold more than the Wii U, right? The 3DS sold more than the Wii U. But they never told you that the Wii U's problem was the 3DS, that Nintendo needed to get rid of it to focus on the Wii U, because what they had with the Wii U was a handheld and console in one. They'll never tell you that because they don't even know. But anyway, so that's what they do. They hide. The Redfall haters, they like to hide their problems. They like to hide their problems with Sony and Nintendo. They like to hide it. They use sales and exclusives, and then mask the problems that they have with Sony and Nintendo with sales and exclusive, and they'll sit there and smile in your face like everything is all good, and it's all and Nintendo and Sony don't have a problem. And when they take the sales and exclusive, they're really covering up the problems that they have with Nintendo and Sony console wise, right? But as soon as Xbox Microsoft messes up with one of their games, they take their anger that they were hiding under the sales and exclusive umbrella and dump it on Xbox. Okay, so that's what they're doing. Okay, so that's who the Redfall haters are, man. They're Nintendo fans and PlayStation fans. Okay, and you heard it from me. So yeah, thought I'd make this video just to clear the air. But Redfall is not Microsoft's fault. It's not Microsoft's fault. It was Arcane, and they were going through a transition period, so they had to release the game so they can really, focus on being a part of the Microsoft team. Okay, so yeah, the game is gonna get updates. The game is gonna it's gonna be better as time goes on, days, weeks goes on. They're working on updates for the game, so yeah. But I will keep you guys posted on what's going on with Redfall. But the Redfall haters, those are Nintendo and Sony fans, man, and they'll sit there and smile in your face all day. It's about sales, it's about exclusive, and they'll sit there and live in this denial world, like they're not going through a problem, or like they don't have a problem with with PlayStation consoles or Nintendo consoles. Okay, because with let's say PlayStation 3 doesn't have external hard drive support up till this very day. The PS4, you can't take a 12 terabyte hard drive or a 16 terabyte hard drive and put it on the console to save your games and your update. Can't even do that, right? Not only that, if you take two 16 terabyte hard drives and put it on the PS4, the console can't see it. You know what I'm saying? So the Redfall haters now, they take sales and exclusives and mask the problem and act like they're not going through any issues with Sony or Nintendo. But as soon as Xbox has a problem with one of their games, the Redfall haters, they take the problems that they have with Nintendo and Sony and dump it on Xbox. Okay, that's where all this hate is coming from. Okay, when it comes to Redfall. Okay, but I'm gonna say this again: Redfall is not Microsoft's fault. Redfall is really Arcane's. Okay, and the game was in development long before Microsoft even came into the picture. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing, or Dark Side.